Hi, welcome to the Not Too Shabby Scene Building Card Hop. I'll tell you a little bit about the hop in a minute, but I want to show you this cute stamp set from Not Too Shabby. This is the Critter Costume Party stamp set, and I'm going to be using three of the characters from this stamp set to build my scene. The cute little porcupine, the adorable little bunny slash ghost, and the cute little cat with a witch's hat. Although I think he's a vampire because I looked at him really closely and it looked like he had fangs. So, super cute. I'm going to be coloring these with Ohuhu markers, but let me tell you a little bit about the hop. There are 15 creators participating in the hop. Each of us will have a video that you will watch, and we would like you to comment, please, on each video. In order to be eligible for the prize, you would want to comment on each video. We also encourage you to subscribe to these channels because there's a lot of great people out there on this hop making wonderful videos every week. And we certainly appreciate new subscribers. So, again, the stamp set that I'm using is called Critter Costume Party, and it is Not Too Shabby's stamp. So, this is a stamp set in the Not Too Shabby line of stamps, which was recently released along with three other stamp sets. So the Not Too Shabby shop not only has their own line of stamps, but they carry a lot of other very well known and reputable stamp companies' products, including my favorite things Lawn Fawn, Sunny Studio, Picket Fence Studio, Whimsy Stamp, just to name a few. There's a lot of great companies that are available in the shop. I would encourage you to check the shop out. Check out these new stamps that are available through Not Too Shabby. And there will be a coupon code below in the description box that you can use at Not Too Shabby. I am a member of the Not Too Shabby design team, so I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel because twice a month I produce videos featuring products that you can find at the Not Too Shabby shop, giving you ideas and inspiration along with the other people who are on the Not Too Shabby design team. I hope you don't mind too much that I spoke during my coloring. This is some pretty basic coloring, folks. Really, I'm not doing anything special or fancy here, but I am using Ohuhu markers. I do have my swatch guide beside me so that I pick the right colors for each element. And I wanted the bunny here to look like, he's wearing a sheet, so he's looking like a ghost. But I did use some gray colors to color it in a little bit so it didn't look too pale. And then once I'm done coloring the little bunny, I'll go ahead and color the little kitten, the little vampire kitten. In the description box below, you will find the name and link to the next person who's on the hop. You will also find additional details about the rules for the hop. You'll see the link for the Not Too Shabby shop, and the coupon code will be there too. So I'd encourage you to check out the description box so that you can get more information and more details. The theme of this hop was scene building, and these little critters, when I saw them, I thought, well, they're so cute. They look like they're on their way to like a little party or like something trick or treating. So when I decided I would build my scene, I thought about a corn maze. I don't know why, but like that's something that I associate with fun and like fall and Halloween. So I found some stamps from my stash that had a fence and corn, stalks of corn, the tall kind that grow in the field. And that's what I'm going to use then. Once I'm done coloring my critters, I'm going to show you the card and the way it looks finished. I'm showing you the way it looks finished so that you have an idea of where I'm going with this video and what techniques I'm trying to teach. I cut out with green cardstock sort of the grass or the area for the critters to be standing on. I just used green cardstock. I just free-handed this. My idea was to create a base for the characters to stand on, for the little critters to stand on. This is also where I'm going to stamp my fence, and then behind that will be my corn. So I'm trying to create a scene using masking. And when you think about making a scene with masking, the thing that you want closer would be stamped first. So I want the corn behind the fence. So I'm stamping the fence first because there will be an element behind the fence. This is what's going to be masked. Now, I am taking this stamp, I'm inking it up with VersaFine Clair Onyx Black ink, and I'm just taking and building my fence bit by bit going across the front of the panel. I think this is a really cute fence and I think it works really well. I'm here with this card. Now I have a piece of post-it note paper and I'm going to use that as my mask. So I'm inking up my corn and I'm going to stamp my first stalk of corn near the first bit of fence. I have it masked off and so it's not going to impact the fence by me doing this. Now, if you don't want to use an acrylic block, you can certainly use a stamp positioner. But really at this point, I'm just showing you the technique so that you could understand how you could use it. I'm not worried that much about like the quality of stamp because I already created the card, already colored it, and I'm just going back through my steps to recreate the prototype. And again, scene building, it takes sometimes masking. And so I'm showing you a little bit about masking, or at least hopefully, you're learning something about masking. The post-it note works really well because we're talking about a fence which has an even top and the post-it note masks that area. Now that I have my elements stamped, including the fence and the corn, I'm going to measure off the grass again. It's going to cover what I stamped because if you'll notice, the very tip top of the little grass area currently has ink on it. So I will cover again my grass with another piece, and this is just helping me to cover up where I stamped over top of the green. And it's not going to impact our card at all. And if we, what we're doing is we're going to be popping up the little critters up on foam dots. So this front panel will be nice and it'll be a great way to ground the little critters. So what do you do about the background? Well, you could use a marker, but I'm using a product called Pan Pastels, and these are artist quality pastels in a pan. Here I'm using violet, and that's my idea, to use violet in the sky. This is a night sky, and the little ones are out trick-or-treating, having a good time. What I'm doing is taking my little tool and I'm just coloring in between the corn stalks with this really vibrant purple color. So imagine this scene is at night or getting to nighttime, not completely in the dark, but sort of at dusk. And that's really all you do. The next thing you do is just color it in with your alcohol markers. The pan pastels are so easy to work with, especially if you have arthritis. You don't have to apply any pressure at all. They're just light as a feather and very smooth. Here we have the finished card. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I hope you like it. I think it turned out really cute. I love the background. I love the way the um, corn stands behind the fence, and I think the critters are adorable. And I finished it off with a sentiment from the stamp set that says trick or treat. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out the next person in the hop and check out everybody that's participating in this hop today for your chance to win a prize. Have a hopeful day. Bye bye.